Hello everyone, welcome to your chemistry class. Today we will be going to study about the trends in the modern periodic table. As we have already studied about the modern periodic table, how it has been arranged, it has been based on the increasing atomic number. Was totally based on the atomic number. Like earlier, each and everything has been based on the atomic masses, but from the modern periodic table, it has been given that the fundamental property of each and every element has been considered as the atomic number. So depending on the atomic numbers, the modern periodic table has been given. And if you we all have studied about the position of elements in the modern periodic table, like in each and every period how many elements can be there, and even we have studied about the term valency. All these things we have studied in the modern periodic table. Today we will be going to study about the trends in the modern periodic table. As we all know, in the modern periodic table that there are 18 groups and 7 periods are there. So depending on the periods and groups, that if we will move from left to right in a period, and in a group if we will move from top to bottom, then what happens and how the different terms like atomic size, metallic and non-metallic property depends. So let us go one by one. First is the atomic size. As it has been mentioned also, in a period the atomic size of the elements decreases from the left to the right. Like if you will see the modern periodic table, just which is having less like similar, if you will see that if in a period, because if you will see this is the period, this is the period only now, like first period, second, third, fourth, like that, and these are considered as first, second, third, fourth. These are the groups. So when in a period we are moving from left to right, the atomic size decreases. And why the atomic size decreases? Because the nuclear charge increases, and as soon as the nuclear charge is increasing, which means the, if you will consider about the increase in nuclear charge, it means it tends to pull the electron closer to the nucleus and reduces the size of the atom. And that is why, because electrons are pulled closer to the nucleus, and the size of the atom gets reduced. And that is why whenever we move in a period from left to right, the atomic size decreases. As we all know that atomic size is just considered as the atomic radius. You all have studied, you all are familiar with the term atomic radius, that each and every atom is having the atomic radius which consider the size of a atom. So it has been gone through. But if you will see here, like in the second, if you will go with the second one, that is barium. If you will consider, that is lithium, barium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. It means the last one, that is the inert gas, that is having the neon as an element. So neon is an inert gas. So from lithium to fluorine, the atomic size, because the period is moving towards from the left to the right, so atomic size will decrease. But the neon, it is an inert gas, and we all know that inert gas is having a greater structural stability, because in the outermost shell it consists of an 8 electrons, that is, it is following the octet rule. It is having 8 electrons. That is why it is bigger in size. And when you will consider here, so yes, the atomic size will decrease, but neon is having the larger size as compared to the, if you will consider with the other elements. So that is how, if you will consider, so this is an exceptional case I am telling you all. Yes, it is clear that in a period when you move from left to right, the atomic size decreases. But yes, neon, because it is an inert gas, so it is having the atomic size of the inert gas is bigger. So clear, I think. Next is, it has been, if in a group we will go, the atomic size of the elements increases from top to bottom. Like if we are moving from top to bottom, the atomic size of the elements increases. Like if you will consider from here we are going from top to bottom, like from the top to the bottom side we are going. So here we are seeing that the atomic size is increasing. There is a reason that why the atomic size is increasing, because the number of shells is increasing. As I have said, this is the first shell, second, third, like this it is having. And if you will consider here, so that is why the number of shells are increasing, that is each period is having the adding the energy levels, so the atomic size is also increasing. So whenever in a group we are moving from top to bottom, the atomic size increases. Clear? So because the number of shells increases and the distance between the nucleus and shells also increases, and that is why the atomic size is increasing and increasing. So I think depending on the atomic size you are clear that if you are moving from in a period from left to right, what will happen, and in a group if you will just moving from top to bottom. So I think it has been clear. Let us move towards the next trend, that is metallic and non-metallic property. So it has been said that in a period the metallic property of the element decreases from the left to the right. Like if we will move from left to right, if you will see that this is the period we are moving from left to right, the metallic property decreases. And you all know very well, like these are the metals like alkali metals, alkaline earth metals. So and this is how the metallic character decreasing. Like if you will go with oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, all these are non-metals. It means the metallic character is decreasing in this case, if you will consider. So that is how it has been said, if in a period the metallic property of the element decreases from the left to the right, if you will consider a group, the metallic property of the element increases from top to bottom. Like if you will see here, if you will consider that if you are moving from top to bottom, the metallic character increases. So the similar way it is the opposite of non-metallic character. Like if just now we have studied that if you will move from in the metallic character, if you will consider the metallic character from left to right, if you are moving, it will be the metallic character is, if you will say that it is decreasing, metallic character is decreasing, and it means non-metallic character is increasing. And similarly if you will go with the top to bottom in a group, the metallic character is increasing and non-metallic character is decreasing. So this is how, because it is the metallic and non-metallic characters are the opposite. If in one direction, if like here if you will see on the basis of the arrow, because these are the metals, so metallic character if you will move from right to left, it is increasing, and non-metallic character when you move from left to right, it is the non-metallic character is increasing. Metallic and non-metallic character if you will consider, it has based on the electropositive and electronegative also. Like if you will consider in a regarding with the metallic and non-metallic character, we can consider about the electropositive of elements and electronegativity of elements. If we will consider, like we all know that metals are electropositive and non-metals are electronegative. So if you will see here that non-metallic character is increasing, it means electronegativity of elements are also increasing. And if you will see that metallic character is increasing when we move from in a group from top to bottom, if the metallic character is increasing, it means the electropositive character is also increasing. And the similar way, if the non-metallic character if you will see from left to right, if we are going, because we all know non-metals are electronegative and metals are electropositive. So depending on the metallic and non-metallic character, we can also explain about the electropositive and electronegative. And as we can also explain about the nature of oxides, because we all know oxides of metals are basic and non-metals are acidic. So on the basis of these trends, we can also help to predict the nature of oxides formed by the elements. I hope all the trends has been clear to you all about regarding with the metallic, non-metallic and atomic size. Till then, take care. Thank you.